Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the Fortune Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host tonight. We hope you guys had a really great week, some really positive things going on with the Fortune Eagles platform. We just want you to make sure you get your friends and family to come to see the Fortune Eagles platform and what we're trying to offer our friends and family, because we feel the Fortune Eagles platform is probably one of the most important platforms that you're going to have in this day and time. It doesn't cost a lot to get involved. You can help your friends and family out. We just ask you that when you do bring your friends and family, please, if you can, get them to come and look at the screen share so they can see what we're talking about, so they get a better understanding and concept of the Fortune Eagles platform. So with that being said, Brian, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you. And welcome again to the Thursday night 14 Eagles webinar and conference call. Again, my name is Brian Frazier. And I'm glad that you all could make it tonight. I mean, you could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really appreciate that. 14 Eagles has been a mainstay for some time now. And so we want to present this to you, for any of you that are new, so you can get a chance to see what 14 Eagles is all about. Get a chance to see what the concept of 14 Eagles is all about, and get your perspective of what we do, and also be able to show you the 14 Eagles platform that we use in our gifting activity. What I want to do real quick, and to start off with, is I want to take you to the 14 Eagles community community website. It's located at www.14eaglesbend.com. And on that home page, if you scroll down, you'll see what is called the welcome. And I encourage you to go to that site and get a chance for yourself to read the welcome, so you can get a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. You know, we're more than just a gifting platform. We're all about community here. And we're all about people helping each other and working together. And so we want everyone to be able to walk away knowing that 14 Eagles is not something that's going to take away from you, but 14 Eagles is here to help you give. Not only give to others, but give to one another. That's what it's all about. It's all about the giving concept. And so what I want to do is just quickly go over the welcome, just to give you a perspective about what 14 Eagles is all about. And I encourage you to come and read this yourself as well. On the welcome it says, 14 Eagles is a platform that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business, it's not a corporation, it's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. 14 Eagles has taken a concept that is actually thousands of years old, giving, sharing, and accepting, and merged it with modern-day technology to create a virtual community, a community that has developed its own economy of peer-to-peer giving and sharing, which provides economic stability to become self-sufficient and self-sustaining. The 14 Eagles community is a bridge used to move people from a debt-based system formed on selling, buying, and taking to a collaborative-based system formed on giving, sharing, and accepting. The virtual community creates a paradigm shift in consciousness that inspires people to work together and garners love and harmony on a whole new spiritual level. There's a universal law, God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you will get back in abundance. If you are someone who has a heart for giving, and genuinely like helping people, then get with the individual who referred you to the 14 Eagles community and let them know you want to be a part of this growing movement and change the world into the place it was meant to be. To register for the 14 Eagles community is free, but to send and receive gifts through the platform, you will need a Cash App and OG Pay account. Get with the member who invited you to walk through that process. So that welcome is 14 Eagles in a nutshell. It's a very short welcome, but it's a very powerful and succinct welcome. And so we really encourage you to come to this welcome and show others this welcome so they can get a perspective about what 14 Eagles is really all about. Right? We're all a community-based type of activity. And so, you know, you're going to hear over and over and over again here at 14 Eagles, you're going to always hear community, right? Because we feel that community is the key to what we do here. Community is the key to all success that we have here. Without the community, nothing happens, okay? Nothing happens at all. So, you know, 14 Eagles is designed for the masses. And so we don't want to leave anybody out. And people only come to 14 Eagles because it's in their heart to do so. We don't try to talk anyone into 14 Eagles. All we do is provide a platform for people to be able to work together and achieve the goals and the places that they want to go in life. Right? So we don't want to hold anybody back at all. And the one thing that I always stress, because of all the other programs out there, one thing that I always stress, that here in 14 Eagles, no one, literally no one, loses money here at 14 Eagles. Okay? So now, what I want to do, real quick, because we're going to be respectful of your time, is that we're going to go on the 14 Eagles community website. We're going to go on to the 14 Eagles video tab. And to introduce people to the 14 Eagles platform, you want to come to the 14 Eagles video tab. And here, this video will show you just what the 14 Eagles platform is all about and how it works. I'm hearing some noise. Let me check something real quick. Because I'm hearing some static noise. And I apologize if you're hearing any background noise or anything like that. I had to work on this a little bit, and I was having some problems with it. Before I get started, Greg, do you hear any noise going on? Do you hear the same thing I hear?
It sounds a little broken up every now and then, but it's not bad. I'm hearing you nice and loud and clear.
Okay, good. Fantastic. All right, so let's get on with the video presentation real quick. Here we go. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you, for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. In step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you, for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7 totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30 totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100 totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest is growing. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200 totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250 totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, by cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well, I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member. It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all began with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behavior. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless. Okay, so that is the 14 Eagles gifting platform in its entirety. And as you can see, it's a very simple process. It's very viable. It's very sustainable. So we don't want anybody to be afraid of that platform and how it works. It's a very simple platform. And right underneath the video presentation, you'll see just how to sign up, how to set up your settings, how to send a gift and confirm gifts. So everything that you need to get started is right here. If you follow these instructions, you won't have any problem at all going through the process of getting started with the 14 Eagles platform. Now, our gifting platform is one of our flagship platforms. And so we have many other programs that we have here with 14 Eagles that we deal with. But we want you to be familiar with the 14 Eagles platform, and then we'll show you other things that we're affiliated with some of our partners in the 14 Eagles community. You know, because we're more than just a gifting platform. A lot of people don't understand that, and they might not know it. But we're partnered with several other companies as well, because we're here for the whole deal. This is not just a fly-by-night thing here. We're here for the long term, and we're giving you every opportunity to be able to help yourselves, whether it be financially or whether it be educationally. So we really encourage you to take a look at all the things that 14 Eagles community has to offer and all the things that we do, all right? Because we understand, you know, people are hurting financially. And so this is one of the reasons why we have the platform the way that we have, because we don't want to have to leave anybody behind. 14 Eagles is designed for everyone to be able to get involved and take advantage of the opportunity of being a part of a community, a virtual community. So what I want to do real quick, just to kind of reiterate some of the things that you've seen in the video itself, just to make sure that you understand certain things here. All right, the 14 Eagles platform is based on a matrix, on what we call a 14 Eagles nest. And the most important nest that you have in 14 Eagles is the very first nest that you get. Okay, that's the most important one. And I'm going to show you why. Because just by giving 3 gifts to 3 people, just $2, a total of $6, one time out of pocket, this affords you the opportunity to be blessed by 14 other people. All right? And in doing that, you'll never have to worry about money ever again if you do this the right way. And the whole concept, as we said earlier, was building a community of people, okay? Putting people on your team that is part of the community. And if we focus on the community, focus on your team, guess what? The money will automatically follow. And so by starting out at the first level, the $2 level, where you're giving 3 gifts to 3 people, putting yourself in a position to receive gifts from others. Well, what you're in fact going to be doing is creating what we call a cycle. because once you have filled the nest, you'll receive $28, okay? When you fill your nest, you'll receive $28, and you'll take that $28 and you'll move to the next level, which is the $7 level, the second, nest number 2, which is the second level, which is 3 $7 gifts. You'll take $21 of that $28 and move to the second level. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take $6 that you have left over, and you're going to re-enter level 1 again. Okay? Why do you re-enter level 1 again? Because by re-entering level 1, now you have a place to bring more people into the community, onto your team. And when you do that, that is what we call a cycle. You just cycle back into level 1. And now that you've cycled back into level 1 and you've sent another 3 gifts of $2 each, a total of $6, and mind you, you didn't take that $6 out of your pocket. You took that $6 from the community. The community gave you that $6 to re-enter, okay? So now that you've re-entered back into level 1 again, now you can invite even more people to your team. And at the same time, the team members that you had in your previous level 1 nest, guess what they're doing? The very same thing. And they're moving to level 2. They're going to follow you to level 2, and they're going to follow you back into level 1 again. All right? So you see how the cycle works now? And so now that you've cycled back into level 1, and now you have the opportunity to receive gifts all over again, $2 gifts. Now when you receive $28 from your nest being full, now you will receive $22 overall, because now you're going to take $6, re-enter level 1 nest again for the 3rd time, and now you're going to take $22 and put in your pocket and go do whatever you need to do with it. Does that make sense? So this is why I say the level 1 nest is the most important nest that you have, because that's going to feed all the other nests that you get involved, that you go to. Very, very important understanding. So it's not about the money that's going in here. Guess what it is? It's about the people that you're inviting, okay? Because the community is what makes this work, not the money. The money is a byproduct of what the community does. And all we're doing is giving away $6, $2 to 3 people. That's all anyone is doing. Right? And as long as you're giving away the $6, you'll never lose. You will never lose. Right? So that's a concept that people have to get used to, because we're not used to giving away money and not losing. Right? So you literally prosper by giving away $6. Powerful, powerful concept. So as you do that, now you're starting to cycle at different levels into the program. And so level 1, you're cycling over and over again, receiving $22. Level 2, you're cycling over and over again, receiving $77 every time you do that. All the way up to level 6, where you're keeping $2,750 every time you cycle. And whenever you cycle through all 6 levels, that's over $6,000 that you're receiving by way of gifts. All right? This is all generated through the community, through your team. So that's why we say the most important part of this is the community. You will always deal with the community. The community is the key to this whole deal. The money is just a byproduct. I hope you understand that. Because, you know, a lot of people think, well, you know, I can't make any money with just $2. $2. You know, ain't not, what can I do with $2? And a lot of people will even look at this and still ask that same question. $2, I can't, you know, I can't find people with $2. Or I can't get 2 people. Okay? Well, here's the thing. If we don't focus on the money and we just focus on the people, then we let the numbers take care of themselves, right? Because, see, here's the thing. Numbers don't lie, okay? And if we keep this simple, everything else falls in line, okay? Don't make this harder than what it really is. The numbers don't lie. So let's look at it like this. Let's say if you go and you invite two people who can invite two people who can invite two people, okay? And two people is not many, all right? And I mean, maybe you may have to go through a few people to find the right two people that you need. But let's just say, for argument's sake, you go get two people who get two people who can get two people. And let's say you do this for 14 days straight, okay? Just 14 days. Everyone's just getting their two people. So if we did this every day, so today you get two people, the next day those people go get two people, the following day those people go get two people, and so on and so forth for 14 days. How many people would you have? How many people would you have on your team? How many people would you have within the community that you're building? Okay? This is what we want you to look at. See, this is what we call compounding. Compounding the numbers. You know, banks do it on a consistent basis. That's why banks make so much money. Because they know how to compound the money that comes into the bank. Well, what we're trying to show you here is the same concept as compounding people. And so as long as everyone can invite their two people, and they do that consistently all the way throughout the process, everybody gets their two people. Guess what that does? Watch this. That's 32,766 people. Now I know for some of you that might blow your mind. 32,000 people and all anybody did was just bring two people. Understand, the numbers don't lie. This is just how simple this really is, okay? So now, if you have over 32,000 people, 32,766 to be exact, and you did this, you and those people did this within a 14-day period, and now you put $2 to 3 people into this process, can you imagine what that's going to do? Can you imagine that? Just a measly old $2. What can that grow into when you have a community of over 32,000 people, almost 33,000 people? What will that grow into? What does that mean for you and everybody that's in the community? See, one thing that we've always shown in 14 Eagles is that when you have a community and a dollar enters that community, whenever that dollar circulates within that community 7 times, and everyone in that community touches, whoever in that community touches that dollar 7 times, everyone within that community becomes inherently wealthy. That's how simple it is. That's a mathematical fact. Okay? So now, in having over 32,000 people in just 14 days, that's just 2 weeks, you've generated over $49,000 just off of $2 gifts. This is incredible. Incredible. So what we're trying to show you is that, look, this is not difficult. This is not rocket science. Okay? Everyone can do this. This is for the masses. This is for the masses. This is not something that is very difficult. Sometimes we tend to make things difficult, okay? But if we just focus on what needs to be focused on, and that's community, people helping people, and don't worry about the money, guess what? The money will just automatically show up. Just automatically show up. Does that make sense? So I hope it does. So I just wanted to go over that, just to reiterate a little bit about the 14 Eagles platform and what it can do for you. And in the process, just to let you know that because we're building a community, you know, 14 Eagles has more to offer when we focus on the community. And one of the main things that I want people to do, whether you get involved with the platform or not, is to join our newsletter. Just come here on the main homepage of our 14 Eagles community website at 14eaglesden.com and come and join our community newsletter so you can be a part of our database, our email database, so you can get the email updates that we send out on a weekly basis, okay? Because one of the things that we're very proud of here at 14 Eagles, other than just our platform, is that we have information that we give out. And the information that we give out here in 14 Eagles is not like other information that you get anywhere else, okay, especially from mainstream media. So, you know, we have what is called the video of the week, and it goes out every week, and it's food for thought. It's information for you to go and ponder about and go and research, because it's not information that you get on a daily basis. And even here on our home page, we have what is called Video Row. We encourage you to go to our Video Row and check out these videos. Because, see, not only are we here to help each other financially, but we're here to help each other spiritually and educationally as well. And we feel that these videos will start you on that path of education and uplifting your spirit and your subconscious, your conscious mind. Okay? Because all it takes to really build a community like we're building here at 14 Eagles is just a little shift in thinking. A little shift in thinking, and to uplift your consciousness, to see around you what's actually going on. And when you can see what's actually going on around you, now things start to make sense. And when things start to make sense to you, then that's when the community really kicks in. And then money becomes no issue. Okay? What we're trying to show you here at 14 Eagles is, look, it's time to stop chasing money and put yourself in a position where money is chasing you. Does that make sense? And then also, we encourage you to come to the 14 Eagles community website. Take a look at our partners. We have a partnership with Dynamic Trio that has platforms called Fund Me 24/7 and Feed Me 24/7. That's involved in the crowdfunding arena. And then we also are partnered with Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, CETS for short, which actually builds communities from the ground up. We have collaborated with these companies because they're going in the same direction that 14 Eagles is. Their philosophy is the same as 14 Eagles. So it just makes sense for us to come together and work together. All right? So I encourage you to take a look at that, because once you understand what 14 Eagles is all about and you get used to the platform itself, okay, and you're building your teams and building the community and everyone is being blessed, then we can merge this into the other partnerships that we have. And then guess what? The money that you're looking for will exponentially grow. Exponentially. Okay? Powerful, powerful thing. So, hey, look, we want to be respectful of your time, and we encourage you. Bring others to the community. Bring others to the 14 Eagles Thursday night call. You know, get the answers that you're looking for. All right? And these calls are recorded. So we leave no stone unturned here. So if anyone that you invited didn't get a chance to come, guess what? You can send them a copy of this call and let them see what 14 Eagles is all about. So what I want to do real quick is I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips. Greg, you want to close us out?
Yes, Brian. Again, very good call. Thank you very much. We appreciate all the work that you do with the 14 Eagles platform. I tell you, without you, I don't know what we would do. But I just want to say this here, family. Like I said, we're doing this every Thursday, 8:30. We want you to bring your friends and family here. And very important, if you can, get them to actually go on their computer and see the information that we're trying to share. I just want to end with this one thing. If you ran into a situation right now where you needed to get your hands on some cash right away, do you have, let's say you needed $2,000. Do you have that sitting in your bank account right now? If your answer to that question is no, you need to bring as many friends and family as you possibly can to the 14 Eagles platform. If you ask them that same question and their answer is no, we have an opportunity here to do some very, very powerful things. And it doesn't take a lot to do. It just takes a little commitment to yourself to make sure that you understand the platform and make this work. Like Brian says, just two people, bringing two people to bring two people. And your first level is, your first nest is complete. It's very, very important that your friends get a chance to see this, that they can get that first nest complete. They're on their way to being, financially secure for the rest of their lives. And that's what we want our friends and families to understand. So again, invite them to the call. Try with all your heart and soul to get them to get on their computer, become part of, seeing what we're trying to offer our friends and family. Because if they can see it, feel it, they'll get it. Thank you very much, Brian. Back to you.
Fantastic, fantastic. And then also, just to let you know, to invite people to the call is very simple. Bring them to the 14 Eagles community site, click on the Contact Us tab, and right here on the Contact Us page, we have the link to get them to come to the webinar itself, so you can see what we do. Also, we have the conference call number, so they can call in. If they're not on the computer, you can give them the number where they can call in and they can listen in on the call. We also have the silver call number that people can use just to give people a chance to listen to what 14 Eagles is all about. And that silver call number is 641-715-3800, and the pin is 98918#. That's 98918#. And it's just a 5-minute silver call, so they can get the concept of what 14 Eagles is all about. We have nothing to hide here. And then if you do have questions, you can email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com. That's controltower@14eaglesden.com. And even so, you can also give us a call at our member service number. That's right, we have a member service number. How many gifting platforms do you know where you can actually call and talk to someone? And you can call at 301-684-1216. That's 301-684-1216. Okay? We're here to help. We're here to help you. We're here to help you to help others. Because if you focus on helping others, guess what? People will help you in abundance. That's what it's all about here at 14 Eagles. And also, just to let you know, we have a training webinar coming up this Saturday, March the 20th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have the opportunity to come, please, by all means, come and join us. It's an informal webinar. We're going to go over the 14 Eagles platform in detail. We're going to show you how you can build this thing, how you can build the community, and how you can put yourself in a position where the money is chasing you instead of you chasing money. Okay? And just come to our 14 Eagles site and click on the webinar link, and it'll put you into the webinar at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 20th, this Saturday coming up. All right? So with that in mind, we're going to do this real quick.